Hello, my marvellous sausages. Season of the Witch is with us, and it's brought some really cool changes that it doesn't really tell you very much about. So what I'm going to do is show you all the best ones that I've seen surface to the top over the last couple of days. First of all, upgrading crafted weapons. Now you can see here I've got my Royal Executioner. I literally bought this 2 minutes ago and I'm already on level 15. This is because you can now boost it on the end here. There's another socket which you can increase the weapon level with. Now because I'm on level 15 with this weapon, anything beyond this will cost me 7,500 glimmer and 4 enhancement cores per level. But you can see here I'm with the other half, and this is only level 1, so this cost me 3,000 glimmer and 2 enhancement cores. And then finally between level 10 and level 15, so it's only 5 levels, you've got this grade which costs 5,003 enhancement cores. But all in all, a really fast way to upgrade your weapons to unlock those sexy enhanced perks. Personally, I've been upgrading my Royal Executioner to level 17 to get access to all the lovely new enhanced perks. And the ones you're looking for really are Envious Assassin on the end, and this one, well, not Incandescent oddly enough, but Reservoir Burst, because it turns this into an absolute monster. So I'm shaping this, just see if I don't. Cool, that's expensive. Now, if you've got Beyond Light and you haven't got all your stasis fragments yet, fear not, because it's all been reshuffled. And we're here in Beyond on Europa. She always turns her back on me. But with Elsie here, if you go and see her, she's actually selling now all the aspects and the fragments for stasis, which is completely brilliant. Look, so there we go. You can see there's all the stasis fragments and the aspects are next to her. This is excellent, as it's going to save you a hell of a lot of time. Good, good. We've got new Strand aspects to unlock, so if you go to Strider's Gate on Neomuna and speak to Nimbus, they'll give you a part of a mission where we go and visit the Veil Containment. Now, I don't know if you've been visiting that. I've been following these on my weekly videos at the beginning of last season, where there was loads and loads of lore there. Very, very interesting, and it's basically leading up to the final shape. So what Nimbus basically tells you to do is go and find Osiris's data crawler, which is located in the Veil Containment. So you go there and you'll have a listen to some really, really intriguing new lore, which to me looks like a big setup for the final shape. I don't think there's going to be any more lore here on this terminal now. I think this will be the last piece. Now, once you've listened to the lore, what you need to do then is go back to the Puka Pond, which is up here in the Hall of Heroes. Go to the Hall of Heroes and then you'll be able to pick up your lovely new Strand aspects. And I've heard they're all pretty bonkers. The Hunters is called Whirling Maelstrom. Destroying a tangle will weave a violent, writhing mass of strand fibers. The strand mass seeks out and damages targets, emitting unraveling projectiles when it defeats them. The Titans is called Banner of War. Defeat a target with a melee attack, finisher, or sword to raise a banner of war that pulses with energy, periodically healing nearby allies and increasing melee and sword damage. Target defeated by you and nearby allies charge the banner, increasing the speed of the pulses. That looks cool. And for the Warlocks, we've got Weave Walk. Double press dodge while airborne to enter the weave, gaining damage resistance for combatants and players. Reactivate your air dodge or cast your rift to exit the weave. While in the weave, you generate perched threadlings over time. Not too sure about this one, as it seems to eat through your melee energy incredibly quickly, but we'll have to see what we can do with it, although it is an interesting idea. Here's something brilliant that we've been asking for ages. We can now favorite our shaders. Look, you can see the little star icon in the corner. Well, it puts all of your favorite shaders up to 100 up front, so you don't have to go searching through all the pages. So you can see, look, you can unfavorite it there, or you can favorite it. Get your teeth back in. So yeah, that is incredibly handy, because I do find myself searching for shaders all the time. That is a lovely quality of life update. Don't want that one. Now, I don't know if you are partial to a Transmat effect, but they used to be one use only. Now, you could get them from collections, but it was a pain to have a stash of them if you wanted to apply them to different ships. Well, now that has all changed. Well, now they are infinite use instead of one use only. So if you come and have a look at your modification screen over here in your inventory, you might have a stash of them like I've got. Well, you don't need them anymore. You can just click unlock and get rid of them and free up your spaces. This does save you going into collections to pull them all out if you like the same Transmat effect across multiple ships. But that's really good. That stops all the faff and headache. I like it. Now, here's something interesting you may not know about. Here, look, we've got the unstoppable fusions this season, which is very, very nice. Now, if you put that on, okay, there it is. Look, I'm going to use my lovely Royal Executioner here. what seems to happen is if you've got a linear fusion in your heavy slot as well, look, can you see down there? They've both become unstoppable, not just the fusion rifle. But if you do pull the fusion rifle out and swap it with something else, you'll notice it's disappeared on both of them there as well. Now, whether or not this is a glitch or a bug, I don't know, because this used to happen previously when we had unstoppable fusions, or linear fusions. It happened with the other type of fusion rifle as well. So we'll have to see if Bungie patch this out. But if you like fusions and you like unstoppable fusions, this is an excellent little doodah just for you. Whoa, look at that. Double unstops. Very handy. Now, good news for farming the new exotics, and they're all supposed to be pretty good this season. The trouble is they're all arms, so if it isn't an arms in a Legend Lost sector, you can't get them, which is very, very frustrating. Or at least that was the case last season. This season, they're in the Vex Strike Force loot pool. Now, if you don't know what the Vex Strike Force is, it's a special rare public event that appears on Neomuna, and it always appears in the location where the Vex Incursion Zone is. Now, what's great about this is that you're pretty much guaranteed, well, not guaranteed, but there's a very high chance you're going to get the new exotic drop when it's in the loot pool, and it didn't happen last season for a long time. So if you hate running Legend Lost sectors, this is a fantastic way to get the new exotics. Trouble is predicting when it's going to arrive. Now, I've done a video on how you can get notified when there is a Vex Strike Force incoming. I'll stick that at the end so you can go and have a look of how all that works. Just one thing to remember: if the Vex Incursion Zone, and this is where the Vex Strike Force public event will take place, that moves around every week. But then we have this, the Terminal Overload. If they both appear in the same location, then you won't get the Vex Strike Force, unfortunately. So today at the moment, look, you can see the Terminal Overload and the Vex Incursion Zone are in the same place. So I'm going to have to wait for reset, so this moves on. That's a daily reset, because this one moves daily to whatever it goes, maybe a Opaque, and then we've got a chance then of the Vex Strike Force popping in, which will be lovely. Now, a new season always has new weapons, and if you didn't know, we've got some nice repriced weapons as well. Look, we've got weapons from the Red War, and they're old Vanguard weapons. You can collect them from here, the ritual table, and going into your decoding, and then you can pick them up there for 2 witches engrams and 1,000 glimmer. Look, we've got the Nightshade Pulse Rifle. This one's Strand, and it's lightweight frame. We've got a lightweight kinetic SMG called the Showrunner. I've been using this one, actually. It's really good. The Deadpan Delivery, that's an arc shotgun, and that's aggressive frame. Haven't had that yet. And the final one is the Persuader. Now, that's not either Roger Moore or Tony Curtis, but it's a rapid fire frame sniper rifle. That joke is so old, it hurts my brain. And they've also got a new origin trait on them called Nadir Focus. Sustained fire, increasing accuracy and range, increases lunge distance for swords and projectile velocity for launchers. And I have mentioned this in my other videos. I've done a video about how to do the deck of cards here and how it all works. If you're a little bit confused as to how all this new mechanic works, I'll make it nice and simple for you in a video I've done. I'll leave that on the end as well. But if you come over here to this tree, look, I've already picked this up, but you'll be able to get yourself a free Opaque card for your deck of whispers. Nice. So there we are, a few interesting things there, and I thought you might not know about them, so I'll stick them all together in a vid for you to have a little look. And if you do like the vid, if you give me a like and a subscribe, that would be utterly fantastic, and hit the notification ding dong so you know the next time I splap one out, because they're going to be coming thick and fast, what with it being a brand new season and everything. Don't you get the feeling in this place that somebody is watching you? Anyway, sausage hurt.